Hey everybody, Destin Legary here for IGN Access. You've been tweeting at IGN with the hashtag IGN Access and asking about Batman in VR. Luke, what can you tell us about it?
I can tell you a couple of things. The VR demo for Batman, which is made by Rocksteady, sort of consists of two distinct sections. One is where you get to get dressed as Batman.
Yes.
And the second is where you investigate a crime.
Oh, cool.
In much the same way as sort of the Arkham games, with all the sort of tech that you can scan and reconstruct crime scenes.
Yeah.
The first one, you're going to start in Wayne Manor.
Yes.
And Alfred appears. He's quite tall, which was very eerie for me.
You're a tall guy.
Yeah. Gives you a key, you open this piano, you open the lid of the piano, and you can play individual keys. So if you can sort of nut out the Danny Elfman theme,
Yeah.
I tried to do that, completely ruined it. Anyway, the piano sort of disappears, you descend into the Batcave,
Cool.
which is kind of a really cool experience in virtual reality.
Yeah.
And then, you just get dressed. It's kind of like, it's a little bit simple, like to sort of put your suit on, you sort of just grab it.
And then you
But when
like
you put your
glues
gauntlets on,
Yeah.
you know, that's kind of cool. You put the cowl on, it's neat. You test your gear, throw some batarangs. It's a little trivial, but
Yeah.
it kind of works. It's kind of, it's neat.
So no
It's not
hand-to-hand
something you'd
combat.
play a lot. No, not in that. And in terms of the investigation section, I won't say whose death you're investigating. It's
Lois Lane's. No?
It's a big deal for Batman. But yeah, you're kind of reconstructing this fight to determine how someone died, but it's occurring all around you. Because this fight's quite dynamic. This guy's getting thrown over the banisters and up and down, and so
It's a man.
occurring all. Yeah,
I'm using my detective skills.
the world's greatest detective right here. But yeah, it's kind of neat. Yeah, it's a struggle maybe to determine like what else they can do with it. Like, there's a lot of the great stuff about the Arkham games that I'd wonder how you could integrate into a VR experience, like the flying and the really
that's gonna be
fast-paced
difficult, right?
combat. But I
Like,
feel
do
like
they do it as their own level and you just soar? Will they even do it at all?
Well, in terms of movement, you kind of blink around, you kind of teleport around, which is a lot of people's solutions for movement in virtual reality, particularly not room scale stuff. But there are a lot of things that I feel like they could maybe do, like a seated Batmobile experience would probably work with VR. We've seen it work in that sort of the heist game that Sony's they've been demoing it for a few years now.
Yeah.
So there's a car chase sequence in that I feel like could be sort of placed in a Batman VR experience. Combat, it's tricky, I think, maybe. I mean, you do have the move controllers. You can move your arms around. You can see yourself as Batman when you're getting dressed. Like, you can leer into the mirror. I'm like, holy crap, I'm Batman. And you can see your arms moving around. Combat experience might be workable. It just might be a little tricky.
So you solve this murder, and then what happens? The demo just ends?
And then you get you get your back claw out, zip up to
You go tell Clark that Lois is dead?
Yeah. You go break the news.
Yeah. And then what? Just logo? That's the whole demo?
That's it. Yep.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, it gives you a taste.
I don't know whether it was worth lining up for 5 hours for.
There was a big line there.
Yeah, that was a long line. But no, I mean, it's typically Rocksteady though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many batarangs would you give it?
I give it 3.5 batarangs out of a possible 5 batarangs right now.
3.5 batarangs out of a possible 5.
Yeah.
Maybe out of 4.
Well, that depends.
All right. Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Luke.
you, Destin.
What else do you guys want to see? Tweet at IGN with the hashtag IGN Access, and we'll check it out for you. And for more on all things gaming, you're already in the right place. IGN.